Good morning. Please be upstanding for your academic procession.
Good morning. I declare this degree congregation and the award ceremony open. Please be seated. It's wonderful to see you all here today as we celebrate the achievements of this graduating cohort. We're very proud of all that they've achieved. I'm Professor Damien Page, the university's Deputy Vice-Chancellor, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies for today. I'm joined on stage by several colleagues. At the centre of the stage is Professor Nick Braisbury, the university's Vice-Chancellor. To his right is Maggie Gallier, CBE, our Pro-Chancellor and Chair of Council, which is the university's governing body. Closer to me, we have Council Member Karen Satterford and the Students' Union Vice President, Education and Welfare, Bethany Jackson. At the end of the row, we have Professor Sri Kartini-Leet, the Head of School for Art, Design and Performance, the Head of School for Creative and Digital Industries, Dr. Russell Stone, and Phil Dudderidge, OBE, who will be receiving an honorary doctorate later in the ceremony. The remaining members of the platform party are members of staff from the School of Art, Design and Performance, and the School of Creative and Digital Industries. We want this to be a family celebration and recognise that it can get a bit hard going for some of the younger members of our audience. Parents and carers, please don't worry if youngsters choose to participate. After all, they are our students of the future. I'd now like to invite Maggie Galliers, CBE Pro-Chancellor and Chair of the University Council, to say a few words to welcome you to this degree congregation and award ceremony.
Good morning. Honoured guests, graduands, family and friends, I'm delighted to welcome you to our graduation ceremony today. This is a special day, one to celebrate, one to remember, because it is a turning point for all of our graduands who have worked so hard and juggled so much to graduate today. When I graduated, it was in the days before digital cameras and mobile phones. So, due to an analog camera malfunction, I only have one rather blurry and lopsided snap of my head and shoulders in a gown and mortarboard. But I still have a vivid picture in my mind of the anticipation I felt whilst, like our graduands in the seats in front of me, I was waiting for my name to be announced. And now, looking back, I do not need a photograph to know how gaining my degree altered the course of my life, allowing me a career I could not have imagined possible, coming as I did from a family which had no history of education beyond school leaving age. As our graduands cross the platform, we can be very proud of what they have achieved, and whether we are friends, family, or university staff, take real pleasure not only in their success, but also in the part we have played in ensuring they have had the confidence and opportunity to succeed. Huge congratulations to you all. We see so many of our graduates go on to make a positive impact in the world, and we take a close interest in what happens to them next and how they are making a difference, whether it be in their work, with their families and local communities, or in wider society. Because becoming a graduate opens doors and provides a springboard to realise other ambitions. The qualities our graduates at BNU share are resilience, working hard and together, critical thinking, and a passion for learning. They could not have succeeded without them. And these are the very qualities that they will draw on throughout their lives, especially when new opportunities come along or they face life's challenges. We do not know what lies ahead for them, but we have been privileged to accompany them on this defining stage of their journeys, and we wish them all well for the future. I do hope you enjoy the ceremony and hope you will all join us afterwards for refreshments as we continue to celebrate this highlight in the university calendar. Thank you.
Thank you, Maggie. It's now my great pleasure to introduce the university's Vice-Chancellor, Professor Nick Braisby.
Thank you very much, Damien. Now, graduation is a time both for looking back and for looking forward. We look back to recognize the hard work, effort, and sacrifice that has brought you to the present day. And we look forward, of course, in the expectation that you will create a positive future for yourselves, your families, and society. So let me begin by recognizing the sacrifice and hard work of all our graduands. I offer you my most sincere and heartfelt congratulations on your achievements. Today, we are enormously proud to celebrate everything you have accomplished and offer you our very best wishes for the future. And as we look forward to the next exciting phase of your lives, you can be confident that you will make a real difference to society. Of course, in overcoming the challenges you have faced, you have benefited from the support of many people, people who have been there for you when you needed them. As Oprah Winfrey once said, lots of people want to ride with you in the limo. What you want is someone who'll take the bus with you when the limo breaks down. So, to thank those who rode the bus with you, first, I would like to pay a heartfelt tribute to all the staff of the university. They always go the extra mile for their students, work tirelessly to support them and ensure their success, and they have risen superbly to the task. So can I ask you all now, please, to join me in sincerely thanking the staff of the university. Thank you. But your success has also depended on the support of your friends, your family, and loved ones. So, without losing your hats, can I please ask all the graduates to stand up, to turn around, and find those in the audience whose love and support has helped you succeed. Give them a huge cheer and a round of applause. That was very good. That was very good, but it's obviously still too early in the morning. So please, let's do that once more. Stand up, turn around, and give this time a really huge cheer and a round of applause for your loved ones. Okay, thank you. Please take a seat. Now, as we look forward, we see a tremendously positive future for you all. Because research has shown that as graduates, you will be healthier than non-graduates. Apparently, you will smoke less than non-graduates. And if you can believe it, you will drink less than non-graduates. Well, not today. Not today. But you will be more satisfied with your lives. You will be more tolerant and trusting of others. You'll be more likely to vote. And if you have children, they will be better educated also. And you will earn more than non-graduates. Yeah. And you will live longer than non-graduates. Yeah, good. It does mean you have to pay more income tax. Lucky Rachel Reeves. Now, if higher education were easy, it would have little value. We prize your achievements today precisely because they are difficult. They've involved much sacrifice, and at times you will have had to find the inspiration to carry on. Many people have not had the opportunity for higher education. They have had to face different challenges, ones that defined them and the times in which they lived. As Martin Luther King said, our ultimate measure is not where we stand in moments of comfort and convenience, but where we stand at times of challenge and controversy. Last month, we were reminded of one of the greatest challenges the world has faced when we commemorated the 80th anniversary of D-Day, the largest seaborne invasion in history and a turning point in the Second World War. So let me tell you about Dennis and Brenda, my mum and dad, who experienced the challenge that the Second World War brought to their lives, a challenge which in many ways defined them and their times. My father, Dennis, was born in Rotherham in 1923. And when the war broke out, he decided that he would give up his plans to go to university and, underage, he signed up with the East Riding Yeomanry, becoming a tank driver. And on D-Day itself, he drove his Sherman tank with his comrades Andy, Dick, and Jack off the landing ship onto Sword Beach. Now, ultimately, my dad was very fortunate. He survived the war despite having experienced many of its horrors, tales he would tell only much later in his life. And he returned to Britain to work in the Ministry of Defence Library and Research Service. My mother, Brenda, was born in Sheffield in 1932. She loved cricket and books in equal measure. But the war saw her two brothers leave to fight in the Far East, both ultimately experiencing extraordinary maltreatment and hardship as prisoners of war. My mum's father, in a terrible irony, his heart weakened in the First World War, died of a heart attack on VE Day itself as he was running home to spread the good news of Germany's surrender. My mum was just a girl. Now, of course, in time, Dennis and Brenda met. They married in 1956 and they went on to have a family of their own. My dad ultimately led the library service at the University of Swansea. And my mum, whose boss required her to give up her job as a librarian as soon as she got married, in later life became a successful bookshop manager. This story, of course, is very special to me, but it is an ordinary tale of an ordinary family. Countless other families would have similar stories to tell. But my mum and dad's stories inspire me. They remind me of how adversity must be met through sacrifice, how challenges are there to be overcome, and how one must never lose sight of the positive future we all aim to create. They have inspired in me a lifelong love of learning, something that in my own way I've drawn on here at BNU, supported by my wonderful university colleagues, as we have tried to make things better for our students, our staff, and our communities. Our university also aims to inspire others by showing how its own challenges and those faced by society can be overcome. And in the last year, we have accomplished much. Supporting our communities, we unveiled our first public and community engagement strategy. Working with local charity SV2G, we commemorated the life and legacy of Stephen Lawrence. We created a new one-stop shop drop-in advice service open to the local community and to residents of High Wycombe. And we welcomed the community to our Drugs and Alcohol Conference in collaboration with the Oasis Partnership and the International Fisheye Festival, which we hosted on our Wycombe campus. We've done much this year to progress our research agenda. We created a new inclusive research strategy, promoting diversity and an environment where all voices can be heard, valued, and celebrated. We created new professorships to lead the research strategy and celebrated our research activity at our Research and Enterprise Conference. In measures of student experience, the university continued to excel. In the National Student Survey, students taught at the university placed BNU in the top 20 of all UK universities. And when combined with students taught at our partner colleges, student satisfaction at BNU was #1 in the UK. In the Postgraduate Research Experience Survey, BNU ranked 3rd best among UK universities. The university climbed 8 places in the Complete University Guide and 5 in the People and Planet League table, now ranking 3rd in the UK for our carbon reduction initiatives. In the National Teaching Excellence Framework, BNU achieved a Silver Award for both student experience and student outcomes, with the panel judging every single feature of our performance to be either very high quality or outstanding. The Daily Mail named BNU its University of the Year for student support, and we were shortlisted for our outstanding contribution to equality, diversity, and inclusion in the Times Higher Education Awards. And we've done much to encourage others to follow our lead. Our student support was featured as a best practice case study by the Higher Education Policy Institute, who also published our proposals for working with partner colleges, proposals which continue to influence thinking across the sector and in government. And finally, within the schools of art, design and performance and creative and digital industries, there are a number of highlights this year, of which I will mention just a few. We were delighted to learn that Celeste Fisher and Chloe Odell, two of our talented art and design students, were selected as prize winners by the Art Society at the Graduate Summer Show. Staff and students were also recognized at the 2024 Music Academic Partnership Awards, with senior lecturer Paul Fields winning the accolade of Tutor of the Year. And we launched a new journal, BNU Computing Letters. We saw the premiere of Avant Drag, a film by Dr. Phil Yeropoulos at the Rain Dance Film Festival. Students collaborated with the Wycombe Wanderers Football Club on a film highlighting environmental sustainability, and Dr. Tom McGorrian's film on the experience of Irish nurses received special screenings in Dublin and London. Now, to our graduates. I hope that these and other examples will inspire you in the next stage of your journeys. My parents overcame challenges and made sacrifices that at the time must have seemed impossibly difficult. But they left a legacy that inspired the generation to come. You can do the same. Your own achievements, which we publicly celebrate today, are inspiring to us all. And I hope you will go forward with a deep sense of optimism that the challenges you will face in the future can indeed be tackled and overcome. One thing is sure, you can be confident that you can leave the world a better place. And in so doing, your example will inspire others to do the same. As the Dalai Lama has said, with realization of one's own potential and self-confidence in one's ability, one can build a better world. The university will continue to inspire others and enjoy many successes in the future. We will always strive to do the right thing by our students, our staff, and our communities. And as we rise to our challenges, you have every warm wish, support, and encouragement from this university in meeting the challenges you face. Your involvement with the university does not stop. You are members of the BNU family, and we hope you will remain active in our alumni association and consider coming back to study with us once again. So it only remains for me to offer you once more my sincerest and most heartfelt congratulations. Very, very well done.
Thank you, Nick. We will now present our honorary award, and I'm pleased to invite Dr. Russell Stone to introduce the recipient.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I have the honor of bestowing an honorary award upon an individual who is a noted figure in the professional audio industry and a chairman of a flourishing international business which is based here in High Wycombe. Phil Duddridge has led a distinguished and musically colourful career, from a humble start as a freelance roadie with his own transit van, to becoming a sound man for Led Zeppelin in 1970. It followed Phil's 3-year stint as a roadie for folk rock band Fairport Convention and psychedelic folk band The Incredible String Band. Having left school at the age of 16 to work for an electronics company, after 18 months in the summer of 1967, Phil quit his steady job to deliver the International Times Underground newspaper and music-related posters to outlets around London. This led to a relationship with Joe Boyd, a record producer and manager who managed these and other bands and artists. After a year with Soft Machine in 1970, he was introduced to Peter Grant, the notorious manager of Led Zeppelin, who needed someone to look after the band's PA system. The meeting with the music mogul not only sparked Phil's first concert sound engineering assignment, but possibly the notable position of Led Zeppelin's first dedicated live sound engineer. Phil's work with the iconic English rock band encompassed tour dates in both Europe and the United States, before he left the band to pursue his career in the live sound industry. Phil subsequently became a house engineer for Implosion concerts at the Roundhouse in London, before forming his first company, RSD, building custom PA systems. Phil went on to co-found Soundcraft in 1973, specializing in live sound and recording mixing consoles before it was sold to Harman International Industries in 1988. During the 70s, they owned Europa Concert Systems, a live sound company that catered to American bands touring Europe and providing monitor systems for the BBC's Old Grey Whistle Test TV show. Ever the entrepreneur, Phil left Soundcraft after the sale and formed a new company, Focusrite Audio Engineering Limited, in 1989, quickly growing the business from the foundation of Rupert Neve's Focusrite company. In 2004, they acquired Novation Electronic Music Systems, and in 2019, Martin Audio Limited. Recent acquisitions include Adam Audio, Oberheim, and Sequential. Today, Focusrite Group includes 13 pro audio brands and is a global music and audio products group, supplying hardware and software products used by professional and amateur musicians, with over 5 million core users of its products and over 550 employees. The company went public in 2014 on the AIM market in London. The Focusrite Group is still based here in High Wycombe, but also has subsidiaries across the world, including the United States, China, Germany, Hong Kong, Australia, as well as many operations within the UK. Focusrite has been awarded 4 Queen's Awards for Enterprise, 2 for International Trade, and 2 for Technology. The School of Creative and Digital Industries continues to enjoy a successful relationship with Focusrite, and every year the company presents their Focusrite Award for Best Audio Production to a music production student. Last year, the Studio 2 refit here at High Wycombe involved installing state-of-the-art technology, including Focusrite Group speakers, keyboards, preamps, and Dante interfaces, providing our students with the best audio products with which they can create their music. Focusrite are currently working with the music production team to create a Level 5 module for the BSc Music Technology program, and we look forward to more collaboration that will enable our students to push the boundaries of creativity and sound, none of which will be possible without Phil's enterprise. At the start of this year, Phil was awarded an OBE for services to businesses in the music industry in King Charles III's New Year's Honours List, in recognition of his contribution to the professional audio industry. Phil has been hailed by his Focusrite's colleagues as a true colossus in the audio industry, and someone who embodies the values of smashing through barriers and unleashing boundless creativity in the world of sound. Vice-Chancellor and Pro-Chancellor. I'm delighted to present to you Phil Duddridge, OBE, for the award of Honorary Doctor of the University.
Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, faculty, graduands, ladies and gentlemen. This morning is a wonderful occasion for me. I'm extremely proud to have received this honorary doctorate. I was thinking just now, whilst the Vice-Chancellor was speaking, that I sometimes feel that I don't belong in this room with such clever people as you. I'm envious of your days in the university as students. Those are days that I only experienced when I was a roadie and taking bands around universities all over the country. and I'd bump into old school friends who would actually think I was getting the better deal by being out on the road with bands rather than being at the university studying. But we choose our own paths. I wasn't very academic at school, and so I chose to leave after failing most of my O-levels, and I had at that stage, at the tender age of 16, little idea of what I would do with my life. But I had a strong heart, if you like. I had an inner drive to do something with my life, and that's why I left school and left home and looked for a direction. And the initial job that I got was really just to pay my rent and pay my bills as a 17-year-old living in London in a bedsit, just making my way in life. But it really wasn't what I wanted to be doing. I was the lowest form of life in this electronics company that made industrial microfilm equipment. And yet that experience, a year and a half, I had the run of the company as essentially a runner. I was asked often to go to the airport and send spare parts off by air freight and import things. I learned a lot that I didn't even know that would become useful one day. I learned how the company was structured, all the different departments. And so when it came to starting my first company, I had strangely a good sense of what needed to be done, who I needed to hire. The first employee was actually a bookkeeper. And a lot of companies, a lot of startups that fail early do so because they forget to take care of the money. And it's a very important aspect of any business. So how did I get into touring with bands? Well, almost accidentally. I did gravitate towards the underground music scene in 1967. And as the Vice Chancellor mentioned, I got to meet Joe Boyd, who was managing various bands and producing new artists like Pink Floyd and Fairport Convention. I didn't work for Pink Floyd, but I did get to work for Fairport Convention, the incredible string band, Soft Machine, all of which had been discovered by Joe. And that sort of gave me a sense of direction for a few years. At the age of 21, I was wanting to work for another band because Soft Machine's music was all very well, but a year of it I needed some other music in my life, and I asked a chap called Charlie Watkins, who ran a PA systems company that most bands of that era used. I asked him if he knew anyone, any other bands looking for somebody. And he said, well, Led Zeppelin are looking for somebody. And I hadn't actually heard of Led Zeppelin, even though they had 2 very successful albums out and were absolutely huge in America. But he made a phone call, I had the interview, and got the job. And I think when you hear the expression imposter syndrome, I certainly felt like the imposter, having never looked after the front of house sound for a band in my life. And there I was, responsible for setting up the PA system and running it during the show. But thankfully, the technology in those days was quite simple compared to today's technology. And I was able to do it. I was a quick learn in that respect. It was hands-on, and I had reasonable ears. I think one thing I can say for myself is that my sense of music and ability to mix a show developed in the years after that. I think with Led Zeppelin it was mainly a matter of turning everything up to maximum and letting the band do the work, which they did extremely well. The experience of that little era, it was only a few months, but started in Europe, doing shows to 2,000 people in European venues. I joined the tour midway, halfway through the tour, because they only had 2 road crew, which when I tell people that who are knowledgeable about how the industry works these days, they find unbelievable that a band of that stature would only have 2 road crew. But that was it, and I became number 3. So the exalted position of sound man hadn't yet been invented. I was essentially the PA roadie, and the other 2 roadies were looking after the members of the band on stage, their equipment, and one of them looked after Jimmy Page's guitars during the show. So a lot of driving was involved, and probably more driving than anything else, actually, crisscrossing Europe and then the States. And going to America was a real eye-opener, as you can imagine. Going to the States for the first time in your life, even as a tourist, is an eye-opener. But if you get dropped into that environment of major venues, most of which were arenas, from 10,000 to the largest being 25,000 seats in Los Angeles, it was, you know, an entirely new experience. But as a 21-year-old, you're up for anything, or I was anyway. And so every new opportunity was something that I would recognize and grasp with both hands. And that brings me to really the essence of what I want to say to graduates this morning, which is that you've had a wonderful experience, I hope, at the university. I'm sure you have, and come away with a degree which is brilliant. Now real life starts. Real life meaning career and everything that goes with that. And in choosing your career going forward, you'll probably have some missteps. You'll go for a job, you might get it, and then you might find you don't like it. Well, keep your eyes open, because one of the things I say to young people quite often is that everybody in the world, everybody is confronted with opportunity, but not everybody recognizes opportunity. Some people recognize it and ignore it, and other people grasp it with both hands. And it's probably a minority, sadly, that do that. I think the less you have, the more chance there is that you will grab it with both hands. And so people in safe jobs will be exposed to an opportunity and think, well, I've got my safe job, I'm not going to risk anything for that. Well, this time in your life is when you can take risk, before you have the burden of family, children, mortgage, all of that. When you're young enough that you can, if necessary, sofa surf, travel wherever the opportunity happens to be, then now's the time to do it, before you're 30, before all those responsibilities really hit you. And that's not the way I played it. I got married quite young to my wife Jenny, who's here today. She was 18 and I was 23, so we started young and ended up with a family of 6 children. And so, yeah, I don't know how I've had time to fit that in, but I'll leave that to your imagination. But I spent my 20s traveling all over the world, setting up distribution for Soundcraft products, and it was just at a time when professional audio was kind of being invented. There had been earlier iterations, but certainly not in live sound. Live sound was really being invented. Recording technology was being invented in terms of multi-track. The Beatles recorded Sgt. Pepper on 2 4-track machines, and in just a few years we went from 4-track to 8-track to 16 to 24-track to 48-track tape machines, all in the space of about 20 years. And my businesses, both Focusrite and Soundcraft before that, have benefited from the evolution of recording technology. Initially tape machines and ultimately computer-based recording. So the recording technology set the agenda, and then our companies and others, many others too, jumped onto the opportunities created by that fundamental technology of multi-track recording. I've just become conscious of the fact that I'm talking too much. So I think I ought to wind up by saying that Focusrite, being a local business in music technology, and the department here that we work with and would like to work with more, I'm very proud of the fact that I'm speaking to a High Wycombe-based university from the position of heading up what is now a world-leading company, a world-leading group of brands that enable millions of musicians around the world to perform and to record their music. And that's something I'm extremely proud of. And I feel, coming back to the imposter syndrome, that I don't really, it's really the business and all the people in it that deserve the doctorate. I'm just taking it on their behalf. So thank you very much for listening to my ramblings, and I wish you all graduates great success in your chosen careers going forward, and don't forget to seize those opportunities.
Thank you, Phil, for those inspiring words. We've now arrived at the part of the ceremony you've been waiting for, where we confer awards on our graduating students. You will walk across the stage and doff your hat to the Pro-Chancellor and the Vice-Chancellor. While you do this, the audience will clap and cheer as we celebrate your achievements. The Head of School for Art, Design and Performance, Professor Sri Kartini Leet, will now present graduating students from programs in that school.
Vice-Chancellor and Pro-Chancellor, I present to you the persons here today and those graduating in absentia to be admitted to the degrees of Foundation Degree Arts, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Engineering. Foundation Degree Arts, Kitchen Design, Rochelle Hawes. Rubina Hughes. Sophie Owen. Bachelor of Arts with Honours Acting, Film, TV and Stage with Foundation Year, Maria Helena Gonçalves Freitas. Maxim Melnick. Jessica Romba Sequeira. Ana Isabel Salgado Lima Fernandez. Bachelor of Arts with Honours Acting, Film, TV and Stage, Tiffany Avery Kurtz. Alva Kaiser Nicole Bamber. Keena Marie Boyle. James Dennis Hendricks Bremner. Andrew James Bushell. Cameron Chisholm. Morphelis Dadson. Beth Leal. Elizabeth Grace Pinnock. Renee Summers Inaritu. Harry Tomlinson. Tony Ward. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Costume Design and Making. Okay. Receiving the first prize Art Society Thames Awards, Celeste Henrietta Fisher. Lucy Kincho-Neji. Bachelor of Arts with Honours Creative Advertising, Natasha Noble. Pablo Thomas Padina. Amina Lucinda Sidat. Receiving the prize for Best Overall Performance in School and Undergraduate Level, Amber Lily Watts. Max Zanders. Bachelor of Arts with Honours Creative Advertising Top-Up, Oluwatobi Ohiwemi Adeyemi. Moza Valentina Afriza. Bachelor of Arts, Dance and Performance with Foundation Year, Anna Cristina Timoteo. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Dance and Performance with Foundation Year, Charlotte Lynette Elaine Calloway. Yeva Zhubenko. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Dance and Performance, Amy Boyd. Hermione Rose Clark. Rosie Farney. Receiving the prize for Best Performance in a Project or Dissertation at Undergraduate Level, Lauren Fegan. Evie Lauren Mertens. Amber Jade Ogles. Felix Nicholas Swallow. Bachelor of Arts with Honours Fashion and Textiles with Foundation Year, Benjamin Frederick George Anthony Aldridge. David Baradi. Syra Shania Holder. Mikhail Piotr Wilamowski. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Fashion and Textiles. Receiving the second prize, Art Society Chiltern Hills Awards, Rebecca Darcy Cash. Eloisa Mitchell. Eloise Nicola Faye Percy. Nicole Sofia Sujanska. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Fashion Design with Foundation Year, Nina Pintero Ribeiro. Chantal Waits. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Fashion Design, Nia May Amos. Jihan Musa Hersi Farah. Samsara Ann Louise Fraser. Lucy Hazel. Milda Lysowski-Keat. Natasha Olivia Small. Jessie Stallwood. Rose Elizabeth Joan Willington. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Fashion Design Top-Up, Heather Hastier. Danilza Moreno. Chloe Tipton. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Fashion Promotion and Communication with Foundation Year, Ines Jill Nunes. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Fashion Promotion and Communication, Ashley Louise Elwood. Sydney Legele. Carlota Leet Carajola Ildefonso. Nicole Norris. Ahmara Padotan. Tegan Lily Parker. Robil Hassan Tasik. Ola Sira Mary Vassallo Todaro. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Fine Art, Morgan Aldridge. Marley Melissa Jessup. Neeraj Kumari. Margarita Rosado. Ella Woodcock. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Graphic Design, Megan Louise Davis. Hannah Alicia Ford. Jack Palmer-Kivett. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Graphic Design Top-Up, Samuel Cordell Edwards. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Illustration with Foundation Year, Tessa Louise Whitehouse. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Illustration, Nikita Day. Maya Dunton. Maria Emily Giddens. Robert Keating. Ethan Paris Mills. Dominica Sinos. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Interior and Spatial Design, Annette Entzman. Yagoda Bozina Drutz. Amy Fisher. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Performing Arts, Film, TV and Stage with Foundation Year, Osa Sinaga Praise Adian. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Performing Arts, Film, TV and Stage, Tamsin Louise Reagan. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Photography with Foundation Year, Alexandra Yosefa Kotlash. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Photography, Chloe Hughes. Tierney Jane O'Neill. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Production Design, Screen and Stage, Lauren Annabelle Somerville. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Textile Design, Lowry Jones. Alice Elizabeth Martin. Receiving the first prize, Art Society Chiltern Hills Awards, Alex Miller. Receiving the second prize, Art Society Awards, Chloe Odell. Emma Ronald Steen. Freya Emily Williams. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Textiles Design Top-Up, Lauren Ashley Andrews. Bachelor of Science with Honours, Architectural Technology, Benjamin James Wall. Bachelor of Engineering with Honours, Engineering Design, Mechanical Engineering, Samuel Joseph Hadley. Miles Jack Jenkinson. This concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Art, Design and Performance.
Congratulations to everyone who's crossed the stage so far to become a BNU graduate. We're now going to make the award for the most inspiring tutor in the School of Art, Design and Performance. I invite the head of school, Professor Sri Kartini-Leet, to announce the name. When they do, could the member of staff please come forward to receive their award.
The Most Inspiring Tutor Award for the School of Art, Design and Performance is made to the academic member of staff who has motivated students to be successful in their studies. The graduating students here today have submitted nominations for their most inspiring tutor, and the award is made on the basis of their recommendations. Comments made by the students from the School of Art, Design and Performance about today's winner included, "She inspired and encouraged me to expand my horizons. She is a determined and positive tutor that really gets students to flourish. She has helped me find my soul and passion that my work now showcases. She listens and understands your problems to help you feel comfortable at university." Vice-Chancellor and Pro-Chancellor, I'm very pleased to present to you for the award of Most Inspiring Tutor, Tracy Sherwood. Congratulations, Tracy. It is now my great pleasure to introduce Jack Palmer-Kivett, who has been chosen to give the valedictorian address on behalf of those graduating from the School of Art, Design and Performance today.
Where's the speech? Vice-Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of my fellow graduates, I give our sincere thanks to Professor Nick Braisby for receiving the graduates of the School of Art, Design and Performance. We would like to thank our head of school, lecturers, dissertation supervisors, and all of the school supporting staff for their encouragement, motivation, inspiration, and guidance, all of which combined have enabled us to be here today. Graduation is an opportunity to look back at our time at university and feel proud of all that we have achieved. I'm sure I speak for everyone in our school when I say that we've achieved a lot, and there are many good times to look back upon. I'm sure my fellow graduates will agree that BNU is a community. There's a feeling of support and togetherness around campus that inspires and drives us, not just as individuals, but as a team. The arts can often be competitive, but here we've been a team. Our class have had so many opportunities to work together and collaborate, turning us from peers to friends, always offering advice and supporting one another. We've had countless opportunities to meet professionals and get industry experience, such as Creative Futures Week, which we all enjoyed so much. A personal highlight for me was working with Wycombe Wanderers Football Club in my second year, an opportunity I never would have had if I didn't come to BNU. The experience we've had thanks to our knowledgeable and well-connected tutors has prepared us for the working world, and we are so grateful to them. Of course, it has not all been easy. We've all faced our challenges. I personally found the step from college to university quite challenging, but we've been supported every step of the way, both by the university and by our peers. Friendship and humour is something I'll be taking away from my time at BNU. I've made friends for life through my studies and through my time working as a student ambassador. The people I've met have added humour and acceptance to my university experience, which could have otherwise been quite isolating. I'd like to wish everyone graduating today a huge congratulations and good luck for whatever comes next to you. And thank you once again to everyone on stage who's helped us get here today. Thank you.
Thank you for those truly motivating words. We now continue with the conferment of awards. I invite the Head of School for Creative and Digital Industries, Dr. Russell Stone, to present graduating students from that school.
Vice-Chancellor and Pro-Chancellor, I present to you the persons here today and those graduating in absentia to be admitted to the degrees of Diploma of Higher Education, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Postgraduate Diploma, Master of Arts and Master of Science. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, 3D Game Art, Philip Gosney. Matthew Christie. Marcin Miara. Javier Sabata Jimenez. Oliver Webb. Diploma of Higher Education Cybersecurity, Kate Elizabeth Gordon. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, 3D Game Art with Foundation Year, Connor Joseph Draby. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Animation with Foundation Year, Shelby Pumphrey. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Animation, Oluseyi Folarin Awakoya. Nathan Robert Coulter. Harry Alexander McCartney Goad. Renee Azaria Reynolds. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Audio and Music Production with Foundation Year. Also receiving the James Outstanding Achievement Award, Wisdom Amadasun. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Audio and Music Production, Harry John Copeland. Eleanor Freya Donaldson. Bradley George Hovland. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Events, Festival and Venue Management with Foundation Year, Jack Alexander James Gregg. Paige Louise McGibbon. Olivia Zeligowski. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Events, Festival and Venue Management, Courtly Leah Danbury. Zachary Marshall. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Film and Television Production with Foundation Year, Sanya Akhtar. Liberty Ella Carrington. Alain Kuriakos. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Film and Television Production, Georgia Megan Fulford. Sophie May Haynes. Ren Megan Grace Molly Sell. Jessica Rose Tipp. Paige Williams. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Film Production with Foundation Year, Rizwan Ali. Bachelor of Arts with Honours Film Production, Evan Alexander. Ellie Jessica Ashley Luna Zoe Lynn. Megan Yelena Martinchevich. Luca Merto Versini. Charlotte Jane Rappel. Lily Alice Walters. Bachelor of Arts with Honours Media Production, Abigail Claire Elizabeth Dawes. Bachelor of Arts with Honours Music Business, Chloe Ann Rose Hayes. Kaya Malgorzata Kwiatkowska. Bachelor of Arts with Honours Music Performance Management with Foundation Year, Julia Midiri. Bachelor of Arts with Honours Music Performance Management, Samuel Dames Dangerfield. Bachelor of Arts with Honours Music Production and Business, Otis Michael Turner. Alexander Wojcik. Bachelor of Arts with Honours Songwriting, Hannah Jobling. Devika Santosh Kumar. Bachelor of Science with Honours Artificial Intelligence with Foundation Year, Felipe Scholl Negrin. Mohammed Shakil. Bachelor of Science with Honours Computing and Web Development with Foundation Year. Also receiving the prize for Best Overall Performance in School at Undergraduate Level and the Institute of Engineering Technology Buckinghamshire Prize, Tomas Morato Roxo Ribeiro Pinto. Bachelor of Science with Honours Computing and Web Development, Samuel Max Baker. Niquora Valeriu Dancy. Also receiving the Institute of Engineering Technology Buckinghamshire Prize, Milena Kachazida Mikalska. Martin Simon van der Beeken. Bachelor of Science with Honours Cybersecurity, Zara Afzal. Haida Imam. Jake Jamie Stewart. Bachelor of Science with Honours Data Science, Jesse Gordon Mwansa. Bachelor of Science with Honours Digital and Technology Solutions, Alice Brooks. Zita Buzazi. Jake Camacho. Callum Hart. Jack Hughes. Nicolette Trenyuk. Alia Zaman. Bachelor of Science with Honours, Games Development with Foundation Year, Jamie Thomas Kane. Bachelor of Science with Honours, Games Development, Connor Harry Briggs. Bachelor of Science with Honours, Software Engineering, Aix Ali. Stefan Allen. Mohammed Lokman. Arbaz Patwari. Benjamin James Thompson. Master of Science, Cybersecurity, Archita Balasubramanian. Also receiving the prize for Best Overall Performance in the School at Postgraduate Level, there's Jawe Bazawada. Ariane Dogra. Divya Gadam. Maneben Raksitbai Lakanni. Shriya Parikh. Dasit Bharatbhai Vaisaya. Master of Science with Honours, Cybersecurity, Warren Aaron Frank Danvers. Master of Arts, Interior and Spatial Design, Kaylee Shaw. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Fashion Promotion and Communication, Jada Anita Scott. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Acting, Film, TV and Stage, Inya Chernish. Master of Science in Cybersecurity, Kushbu Satishbai Panchani. Bachelor of Science with Honours, Architectural Technology, Christopher Ntoni. Bachelor of Science with Honours, Computing and Web Development Foundation Year, Sadath Sanjita Nagawamuwaji. Bachelor of Science with Honours, Computing, Roshan Gauchan. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Fashion and Textile, Angel Chanaz Tertullian. This concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Creative and Digital Industries.
Congratulations to you all who have just graduated. We're now going to make the award for the most inspiring tutor in the School of Creative and Digital Industries. I invite the head of school, Dr. Russell Stone, to announce the name. When he does, could you, member of staff, if present, please come forward to receive their award.
The Most Inspiring Tutor Award is made to the academic member of staff who has motivated students to be successful in their studies. The graduating students here today have submitted nominations for their Most Inspiring Tutor, and the award is made on the basis of their recommendations. Comments made by students from the School of Creative and Digital Industries about today's winner included: he is a great teacher who looks after each of his students. He is happy to elaborate on concepts we are confused on and strives to guarantee student success. He makes learning easier and fun with examples and breaks up the monotony with small talk as well. A both casual and professional teacher with a passion for his subjects and rewarding students for demonstrating his knowledge. A true inspiration for software engineers and computing students. Vice-Chancellor and Pro-Chancellor. I'm very pleased to present to you for the award of Most Inspiring Tutor, Mike Everett. It is now my great pleasure to introduce Devika Santosh Kumar, who has been chosen to give the valedictorian address on behalf of those graduating from the School of Creative and Digital Industries.
Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, on behalf of the School of the Digital Industries and Creative Industries, I would like to extend our sincere thanks to Professor Nick Braisby for receiving us as graduates at this ceremony today. We would also like to thank our head of school, all our supporting staff, and our dear lecturers, who I like to call superhumans, for all they have done to get us here today. Thank you so much for all that you have done to support us throughout this journey. We are beyond grateful. Looking back at our first days at BNU, I am sure we all cannot believe how fast time has gone by. We faced the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic together, pushed through it with all the strength we had within us. We laughed out loud together, we stressed out together, we sang our hearts and lungs out at every jam night together. But most importantly, we grew together. Through the toughest of times, we've lifted ourselves up and we've lifted each other up. And nothing is replaceable for the memories that we've all created over here. I was born and raised in Dubai, and coming here for university was one of the first times I'd ever traveled anywhere. I was extremely nervous to meet new people, live in a new place, far from family, all alone. But there was definitely a sense of excitement for what the future holds. I'm not lying when I say that my first day at BNU was one of the best days I've had in these past few years. 1 minute, I was being shown around the university, and the next minute, on the same day, I was lead singer in a band, performing on a stage in front of so many strangers I'd never once met. Though not the biggest achievement, I was definitely on cloud 9. It felt surreal, and I was proud of myself. I would like to especially dedicate a few words to the superhumans that I mentioned earlier. Dear professors, you've been a constant beam of light for each and every one of us graduates present here. Your uplifting words of wisdom, endless kindness, horrible dad jokes, and warmest hearts have touched our souls and spread our wings. We're ready to fly off now, and that's many thanks to you. Professors, we are grateful to you for your teachings and are honored to have our stepping stones laid out by you, which helped us build our future and build a path towards our dreams and goals. In this journey, we've all stepped out of our comfort zones and faced our personal challenges. But here we are today, standing together as one. This was not just a journey of knowledge and learning. It was a journey of growth, a journey of building new friendships that we now wish to cherish forever, a journey of gaining father figures. But most importantly, it was a journey of moving one step forward towards our future. We've worked hard every single day for these past few years, and today serves as one milestone for the many milestones to come. Through the highs and lows that we have experienced in this journey, we should be nothing less than proud of ourselves. So pat yourselves on the back because you deserve it. On that note, congratulations, fellow graduates. I think it's safe to say we did it.
Thank you for that very inspiring speech. Many congratulations and well done to all of you that have graduated today. As the previous speaker said, you really did do it. There you can cheer yourself one more time. Having achieved your award, you now have your careers and many exciting new opportunities ahead of you. We wish you every success in everything you do, and in the months and years ahead, I hope you'll always carry with you fond memories of your time here at Buckinghamshire New University. We'd like to remind graduates and their guests that they're invited for refreshments to celebrate further at the university's campus. In a moment, the platform party will process out of the theatre, followed by the graduates and then guests. On leaving the theatre, we encourage you to use all the available exits. Please meet up with the graduates back at the campus as we celebrate their achievements. As you leave the theatre, university colleagues will be on hand to direct you. But first, let's raise the roof with one final round of applause to congratulate our graduates and see how much noise you can make. I now declare this degree congregation and award ceremony closed. Please stand until the graduation procession and all of the graduates have left the auditorium, and enjoy the rest of this very special day.